Hey there, Liana. Do you know who I am? Go on and guess.
Who are you?
Didn't you read my last message? I'm not gonna tell you. You gotta guess.
I gave you one chance to tell me who you are, which is more than you deserve. I'm very busy and have much more important things to do than play Guess Who with some random nobody.
Get over yourself. Just guess.
Looks like this is either a stupid prank or you've got the wrong number, so I'm just gonna block your number now.
Wait, don't do that. I've got something to tell you that I know you're gonna want to hear. My name is Alyssa, and I'm your husband's girlfriend.
Huh? By my husband, do you mean Jacob?
Yeah, that's him. Ugh, old women are so boring. I wanted to keep you in the dark for longer just to have a little fun at your expense, but you went and made me spill the beans too early. Boring. Do women just instantly become humorless losers when they turn 30 or something? I hope I never turn 30.
Leaving the dark implications of that aside, would you mind telling me how old you are, Alyssa?
Who, me? I'm 20. I am a college girl in the pinnacle of my youth.
The pinnacle of your youth?
Yeah, that's what I just said.
Right. It's just that I've never actually heard anyone in the pinnacle of their youth use the term, the pinnacle of my youth, before.
Yeah, and so what? You got a problem with that?
Problem? Nah, no problem at all. You're free to use whatever phrases you like to describe yourself. That phrase in particular, though, is typically used by women in their 60s looking back at pictures of themselves in their late teens. That and men in their 60s looking at women in their 20s.
Seriously, what's your problem? I'm not in my 60s. I'm a young, healthy woman, unlike you.
Maybe not, but I think I know exactly why you're using that phrase. Let me guess. Jacob talks about you that way.
Oh, I guess he does. You're right. Isn't he great? He always speaks to me in such poetic ways. It shows how head over heels in love with me he is.
Head over heels? There's another phrase I don't think anyone's used for the last 20 years at least. Why are you letting some geezer have such a strong influence on the way you talk? Your friends your age are gonna laugh at you.
No, they would never laugh at me. Now, would you stop nitpicking every single one of my messages? You are so obnoxious.
Sorry, my bad. You know how women over 20 are. We just can't help but beat on women younger and prettier than us.
Well, at least you're self-conscious about it. And by the way, do not call my Jacob some geezer. He's the love of my life.
Oh, how could I be so insensitive as to call my husband, who you claim to be dating, a geezer? My deepest apologies. So, what do you want? Why did you choose to out yourself as my husband's mistress like this? What's your angle, Alyssa?
You want to know what my angle is? I thought that should be obvious. All I want from you is to admit that you've lost, divorce Jacob, and let me have him.
Wait a minute. Are you gonna sit there and tell me that you want to marry that pathetic old geezer?
What did I just tell you about calling him that? I mean, what the hell is even going on with you? What's up with your attitude? Calling your own husband a pathetic old geezer? I mean, you're supposed to be his wife. You are his wife, aren't you? For real?
Yep. I'm sorry to disappoint you, but the truth is that I've known that Jacob has been cheating on me for quite some time now. But to think a man his age was fooling around with some little girl who's not even old enough to drink yet? Yuck, it just makes me want to puke. Tell me, how was your trip to Hawaii? Did you make it all right? Have you settled into your hotel yet?
You knew about that? Well, that's weird. He told me you were completely in the dark. But, oh well, I guess the cat's out of the bag. Yep, we're in gorgeous Hawaii right now. But you want to know what the best part is? We paid for the whole trip with your credit card, you stupid old hag.
What?
That's right. We're gonna have the trip of a lifetime using your money.
Wait a second. My credit card? You mean you took the credit card out of my wallet and took it with you to Hawaii?
Oh, don't look at me. I didn't do it. It was all Jacob's idea. He's the one who took it while you weren't paying attention. And he is generous enough to let me use it to do all the shopping I want. I might even pick out a wedding dress while I'm here. I have a huge list of things I want to buy, and you're gonna pay for all of it.
Goodness gracious, it seems like you're completely unaware of how credit cards work.
Huh? What are you talking about? I'm 20 years old, not 2. Everyone my age knows how to use credit cards. You take your items to the register, swipe the card in the machine, and poof! Like magic, it's all yours. What else is there to understand? That's literally how credit cards work. Now, if you'll excuse me, Jacob and I just got done with a long plane flight, so we're gonna go ahead and lay down in bed. Don't worry though, we're not sleeping together. As a matter of fact, I think we're gonna stay up all night long.
Have fun, I guess. Enjoy it while it lasts.
Hello, Granny. Oh my God, we are having so much fun with your credit card. How does that make you feel, huh? Hey, are you there? Hello? Seriously, Liana, I know you're super duper jealous of me and your husband, but why won't you ever message me back? You're way too old to be acting like such a little brat, you know that? It's really lame. Oh well, I'll go ahead and write a list of all the things I've bought with your money so far. Here it goes.
Alyssa, was it? Look, I understand that you're very young and inexperienced in the world, but you graduated from high school, didn't you? You're going to college at least, so you can't be telling me you've never heard of time zones.
Huh?
It's the middle of the night over here. If you'd like to gloat over stealing my husband away from me, then could you please look up what the time difference is between here and Hawaii and message me at a more reasonable time?
Oh, shut up, Granny. I'll message you whenever I want to. So anyway, here's the list of all the stuff you've bought for me.
Do you really think you're hurting me at all when you call me old granny or whatever? I may have just about a decade on you in years, but first of all, that's hardly enough of an age gap for you to be calling me old. And second, I am not now, nor will I ever be ashamed of the fact that I have more experience and knowledge than you.
That sounds exactly like what an old woman would say.
Right. Well then, moving on. I've been trying to contact Jacob for the last few days to ask him when he plans on coming back from Hawaii, but he's not responding to my messages. Looks like he hasn't even read them. I assume that means he's blocked my number, so I thought I'd go ahead and confirm it with you. Are you planning on being back within the week? Like Saturday evening or something?
Yeah, that's right. Hey, wait a minute. Is that really all you care about, when he's coming home?
And one more thing, I decided to stay over at my parents' house for the time being.
Okay, and?
I'll leave the divorce agreement I had my lawyer put together on the table. Have Jacob look it over, sign it, and then the two of you are free to do whatever you want.
Really? You mean I'm gonna get to live in your huge mansion?
Mansion?
Finally, I am so happy. You're finally getting out of our way. Me and Jacob can finally be together.
Oh, and one more thing. I'm suing the both of you for your affair, so be prepared for that.
Oh, really? Whatever, that's cool. Go ahead and sue us for however much you want. It won't make any difference to me. I'll just pay whatever the bill comes to with your credit card.
You're gonna try to pay me with my own credit card?
Duh, why wouldn't I? Anyway, I gotta go. I'll talk to you later, Granny. I need to get back to the bedroom. Jacob's waiting for me with a massive plate of room service that you're paying for. I think the fact that I don't have to pay for any of this food makes it taste even better. Bye-bye.
Oh boy. Well, have fun, I guess.
Hey, what gives? I just tried to use your credit card, but it didn't work. What did you do, Liana?
You're just now figuring that out?
I knew it! I knew you were behind this! Tell me what you did!
Yeah, about that. I called the credit card company and had it deactivated days ago.
You what?
I knew just as soon as Jacob left the house to head to the airport that he had taken my credit card with him. He apparently just has too big of an ego to realize that I was aware of every single thing he was doing. It was clear that he was intending to rack up a massive bill at my expense, so I made the call immediately to report it stolen and have it deactivated. I'm just surprised it took you this long to notice.
Wait, but that doesn't make any sense. I was using it with no problems until a little bit ago. What's going on?
Remember a few days ago when I told you that you don't understand how credit cards work? Unauthorized use of someone else's credit card is illegal, even if the person using it is the owner's family member. That includes spouses, too.
Are you serious?
And the person who uses it is responsible for compensating the owner for every last cent that they spend. Again, it doesn't matter if they're married to the owner.
Oh no, I had no idea.
Come on, girl, really? What did you think a credit card was? Did you think it was like a money tree or something? The money just magically appears out of thin air? Are you really going to college with a brain like that?
Well, yeah, I don't know. I didn't think about it that much.
By the way, does Jacob have my credit card right now?
Yeah, I think he does. He said that we'd be in trouble if we lost it or something, so he's been holding on to it.
I see. Well, it looks to me like he's been paying for everything you've bought over there with his own credit card, not mine.
What?
Let me explain this to you in the simplest terms possible. Jacob took my credit card along with him on the trip because he didn't think I would notice. However, I did notice, and I moved immediately to report it stolen and have it deactivated. This put him in an uncomfortable situation, though. You, his mistress, were overjoyed at the prospect of not only stealing my husband, but also stealing thousands upon thousands of dollars from me. There was no way he could tell you that his master plan failed and that you would no longer be able to live large on his wife's dollar.
So, you mean...
So he lied to you. He told you that all of that money was coming out of my pocket when he was actually just using his own card. He put on a front just to impress you and make you happy. And now that you're about halfway through your trip, you finally exceeded the credit limit on Jacob's own credit card. The credit card company shut it down on their end to keep you from going any further over your limit. That sounds about right to me.
Wait, are you telling me that Jacob has already spent all of his money on our trip to Hawaii? That he's penniless now?
Did you happen to bring any cash with you, Alyssa? You might need it.
No, I didn't bring any money at all. I figured that we were going to be able to use your credit card the whole time. I had no idea this would happen. And I have never had a credit card of my own. My parents have been paying for all my college expenses.
My, oh my, you are in a world of trouble, aren't you?
What am I going to do now?
Like I know, you two lovebirds are going to have to figure out a way out of this mess by yourselves.
What? You have to help us.
What is it that you want me to do about your situation, Alyssa? I'm not in Hawaii. It's not like I could just walk over to your hotel and hand you a stack of cash.
You can mail it to us or something.
Uh-oh, looks like my phone is running out of battery.
Hey!
Gotta go charge my phone. Enjoy the rest of your trip.
Wait, you can't just leave me like this. Liana, send me some money. I want a new pair of shoes. This cannot be happening. You call this a house? This isn't a house. It would barely even pass for a storage shed.
I'm glad to see you managed to get back home without issue. Tell me, whatever did you do for the last half of your trip without any money? I'm curious how you managed to get by.
Nothing. That's what we did. We didn't set foot outside the hotel room for the rest of the trip. The only reason we didn't starve is because Jacob booked us a meal plan along with the hotel. If that wasn't already paid for, we'd both be nothing but shriveled husks by now.
Oh, that's great. Just goes to show you every cloud has a silver lining.
This isn't a time for glass half full platitudes, Liana. I asked you a question. Now answer me. What the hell is up with your house? I thought you lived in a massive mansion next door.
Huh? Oh, that house. Yeah, that house isn't ours. That's our landlord's house.
Your landlord?
So that's where you were confused. I was wondering what you were talking about when you mentioned living in a huge mansion.
I don't understand.
Our house was actually a guest house that our landlord built on part of his property. He didn't use it very often, though, so he had it renovated slightly into a standalone house and put it up for rental. That's why there's still that fancy stone fence wrapping around it. He only cut out a little bit of it in order to build a driveway. A lot of people who come by make the same mistake you did and end up going to our landlord's house looking for us. The address is almost exactly the same. The house number is just 310 instead of 312.
Oh no. Oh, this can't be happening. So, Jacob's not a rich guy living in a huge mansion?
Nope. He's just a mid-level employee at a mid-sized business, earning an average salary and living in an average-sized house. There's not much about him that isn't average. For the record, I actually make a little bit more money than he does.
No way!
Yes, Way, believe it or not, it's the truth. So I'm sorry to say, but you most likely won't be able to count on him paying your upcoming legal bills for you. You're gonna have to manage somehow on your own. Good luck!
What?
Oh, and one more thing. You don't need to waste your time telling your parents about your situation. I already contacted them for you.
What did you do that for?
I thought they might like to know what their daughter was doing with her time while she was supposed to be attending the college classes they were paying for. They felt so terrible about everything you've done to me, it was almost painful to watch them apologizing so profusely. They told me they weren't going to stand for this behavior from you and that they were going to pull their financial support. Oh, and not just for your college tuition, they said they wouldn't pay your legal bills either.
You mean I'm gonna have to drop out of college?
Well, that's a decision you'll have to make for yourself. Anyway, anything else you'd like to say to me, you can say to my lawyer.
Your lawyer?
I'm no good at explaining things to people with an IQ lower than room temperature. I think the details on what will happen to you next should come directly from a professional. Consider it an important part of your civic education. Not many people get first-hand experience with courts, lawyers, and lawsuits at your age.
I don't want that kind of experience. I want fun.
I bet you had plenty of fun in Hawaii, for the first part of your trip anyway. And with that, I have nothing more to say to you. Goodbye, Alyssa.
Hey, wait, you can't do this to me!
That evening, Jacob and Alyssa got into a massive argument about, well, just about everything. It got so bad that the neighbors ended up calling the police because they thought there was a domestic fight going on. This was too much for our landlord to deal with, so he immediately started eviction procedures. As for Alyssa, her parents came into town to pick her up and took her back to live with them on their farm outside of the city. Just as they had promised me, they cut off her funding, leaving her completely incapable of paying for her college education. She dropped out, and with no other job, they forced her to do the thing she hated most of all: manual labor. Perhaps somewhere between the sweat, dust, and manure, she'll learn a lesson or two, but I'm not very hopeful. A few months later, Jacob called me and begged me to take him back. Apparently, once his parents found out about precisely why he and I got divorced, they were so furious that they disowned him as their son and wrote him out of their will. Between their extravagant Hawaiian vacation and his alimony payments to me, all of Jacob's savings have vanished into thin air. And since all of his friends had abandoned him as well, there was no one else that he could turn to but me. Unfortunately for him, I was already seeing someone else, so I turned him down. Don't get me wrong, though, I wouldn't have taken him back even if I was single. As soon as I told him that, his end of the call went completely silent for a few seconds, followed by the sounds of him crying at the top of his lungs. I hung up the phone to let him sort out his emotional issues by himself. With him out of my life, I have found peace for the first time in as long as I can remember.
Hey, Hannah! Guess what? I'm finally getting married!
Wait, really?
Yeah! Me and Tom are going to have our wedding this year. Are you jealous?
Jealous? Not at all.
He asked me to marry him at a fancy restaurant with an amazing view. Every day is amazing being with him, but that night was something really special.
Okay, so what?
Hannah, why are you being so cold? We're childhood friends, right? You should be happy for me.
Be happy for you? No chance. Why are you telling me any of this?
Don't be like that. I'm about to get married. Of course, I'm going to let you know. We're childhood friends, right?
Yes, I used to be friends with you when we were younger. But you're also the person that stole Tom from me. Why would I be happy that you're going to get married to him?
You're still upset about that? That all happened 2 years ago.
It doesn't matter when it happened. It still doesn't change the fact that you stole him from me. Now you're telling me that you guys are getting married? It just sounds like you're making fun of me.
No, it's nothing like that. I still see you as a close friend and thought you would be happy to hear the good news. I'd also love for you to attend the wedding.
What? Are you for real? You expect me to attend your wedding?
My dream has always been to have a huge wedding, inviting lots and lots of people. You're one of my childhood friends. Of course I'm going to invite you.
Why in the world should I attend your wedding? Don't even bother sending me an invite.
Are you serious? You're not going to be attending my wedding? I thought we were friends.
Why would I want to attend a wedding between my ex-boyfriend and the woman he cheated on me with? Don't bother messaging me again. Enjoy your wedding. You two are just perfect for each other. Hannah, how could you be such a terrible person?
Excuse me?
Where is this coming from? I can't believe how you treated Mia. She went out of her way to tell you about our wedding and even offered to send you an invitation. I heard that you declined the offer. Mia's in shock now and won't stop crying.
That's not my problem. I don't care about her crying. Please tell her that she's a loser.
You are just unbelievable. I thought that you were friends with her.
Friends? Not after what she did to me.
What happened to you, Hannah? You didn't used to be like this. Even if you still have feelings for me, please stop acting like this. I'm marrying Mia, okay? Try to be happy for her.
What did you just say?
I can't believe that you still have feelings for me after 2 years. I didn't know that you liked me that much. I'm sorry that I'm such an attractive person.
Wow! I don't even know what to say.
I'm sorry that I can't be with you. I'm completely in love with Mia. There's just no chance that I would ever get back together with you, so please just lay off her, okay?
You think that I still have feelings for you? You've got to be joking. The only thing that I feel towards you is resentment.
Wait, really? Then why don't you just attend our wedding?
Are you for real?
If you don't have feelings towards me anymore, then why can't you be happy for us? Mia went out of her way to invite you. Just forget about the past and come to the wedding.
Like I just said, I still feel resentment towards both of you. Why should I attend a wedding between people that I don't like?
Calm down a little. If you're always this angry, you're going to become even uglier than before.
What the hell did you just say to me?
I'm just saying you should try to be more like Mia. She's always smiling and is so kind to everyone around her. If you were more like Mia, then maybe I wouldn't have left you. I think it's about time you forgot about the past and moved on.
You've got to be kidding me.
I've just thought of another reason that you should attend the wedding. Maybe you will finally find a new boyfriend. I think that you should attend so that you're not alone forever.
No thanks. And my love life is none of your business. Thank you very much.
Come on, don't be like that. We're planning to spend lots of money on the wedding. It's going to be grand. I think we've invited around 300 people.
Wait, you're inviting that many people? Isn't that a little too many?
It's what Mia wants. I'm not going to let her down.
Yeah, I remember Mia telling me she wanted an expensive wedding with lots of people.
Yeah, pretty much. When I proposed to her, I promised that I would make all of her dreams come true. I can't go back on my words now. I'll make sure she gets the wedding that she wants.
It's none of my business, but how are you planning to pay for all of this? With that many people, it must be pretty expensive to rent out the place and provide food to everyone.
Money's not a problem at all.
Oh yeah? Since when?
I have some people that are willing to help out with the cost of the wedding. It's so great having friends that are rich.
Hey, Hannah! You're coming to my wedding tomorrow, right?
No. Why would you think that?
Because we're old friends! Didn't you get the invite that I sent you? I'm looking forward to seeing you.
Yeah, and I clearly remember not responding. What's the matter all of a sudden? Why are you in such a rush?
Well, I'm just double-checking the final details of the wedding. So you're definitely going to be attending, right?
What did I just tell you? No! I'm not planning on going.
Wait, what? But you didn't reply to the invite with a no.
Well, I did receive the invite, but I didn't think it was worth replying to. I just didn't send it back at all.
What? No way!
I thought that you would presume that I wouldn't come if you didn't receive a reply.
You've got to be kidding me.
What now?
I thought that you were coming. You can't just cancel on the day before the wedding.
I thought that it was kind of obvious I wasn't coming.
I don't care anymore. Don't bother coming to my wedding. Just make sure that you buy me a wedding gift. I'm expecting something expensive. It's my wedding after all.
What? Why would I buy you a wedding gift?
Well, I'll be expecting something nice. Especially because you're not planning to attend the wedding.
What are you talking about? If I'm not attending, I'm definitely not going to be getting you a gift. Especially not an expensive one.
What? I'm getting married! Of course I'm going to be expecting gifts. I'm hosting such a big wedding with so much expensive food. I want something nice in return. Any luxury brand ought to be fine.
Expensive gifts are not something that you should expect from everybody.
Well, I need the expensive gifts. We are paying so much for the wedding. It's kind of obvious that the people that we invited should get us something expensive in return. It doesn't have to be a single gift. It's okay to give me multiple gifts, too.
Hold on a sec. I'm getting a headache trying to process everything you just told me.
Are you okay? You should sleep early if you're not feeling well. Maybe you can think of the gift you're going to get for me while lying in bed.
I'm not sick. I'm just getting a headache because of you.
You're saying it's my fault? How come?
I'm just tired hearing about your stupid wedding. I don't care about how much you spent on the wedding. You definitely shouldn't be expecting expensive gifts from everyone just because you spent a lot of money on the wedding.
I thought everyone would be happy for me and be excited about choosing an expensive gift for me. I think it's actually kind of me to remind everyone to bring a gift. It would be kind of embarrassing being the only one that doesn't.
Are you for real?
Well, I know that not everyone has lots of money. But I made sure that attending the wedding is going to be such a luxurious experience that buying an expensive gift is a fair price.
You're unbelievable.
Hannah, stop making up excuses and just attend our wedding. I'm sure you will have a good time. The food is going to be really good. I know that you eat lots.
Wait, what? What is that supposed to mean?
Nothing. But you really should come. You won't regret it. Sending me a gift without attending would be such a waste. Oh, but don't forget that the gift has to be expensive.
For the 1000th time, I'm not coming. And I'm not getting you a gift. And for the record, as far as I know, no one else is going either.
What's that now?
I hope that you and Tom enjoy the luxurious wedding. I'm sure you guys will have a great time just by yourselves.
What are you talking about?
Well, I know that you've been wanting to have a grand wedding for the longest time. I'm sure you'll have a great time seeing as you spent so much money on it.
Wait, I don't understand what you're saying. No one is planning on coming?
Yeah, pretty much. No one that you invited is planning on attending. The grand wedding that you planned is going to be just you two.
Like you would know. You shouldn't bully the bride-to-be the day before the wedding, you know. Not cool.
Come on, don't play dumb. Surely you figured something was up when no one bothered to respond to your invitations. I was surprised when you messaged me all of a sudden. But I guess you're messaging everyone to make sure that they're coming for sure. You know that we have a chat group with most of us that were invited to your wedding.
Wait, what? What chat group? I don't know anything about that.
Most of us that were invited to your wedding decided to make a group chat to talk about it. We were sharing information about the wedding in the chat.
What? How come?
Well, since we were such good friends back in the day, a lot of the people that were invited to the wedding are my friends as well. Everyone knows that Tom used to be my boyfriend and that he cheated on me with you. Yet you still decided to send invitations to so many people. Well, it seems like everyone was unsure of whether to attend or not. That's why someone made the chat group to see what everyone was going to do.
Wait, really?
Yep, most of us decided not to attend. I think there were a few people planning to attend just to see your reaction when barely anyone turned up. But then you started pestering everyone about bringing an expensive gift, and it didn't seem worth it anymore.
Wait, hold on. Everyone knows about that too?
Yeah, everything is being shared in the group. Looks like you've been asking everyone attending to bring you an expensive gift.
How? I can't believe you guys!
Ever since you've started asking for the gifts, more and more people started to join the group chat. Looks like everyone seemed to find it strange and wanted to discuss what other people thought about it.
You guys are ridiculous! Who complains about bringing wedding gifts?
I don't think the concept of a gift is the issue, but who messages everyone to tell them to buy luxury brands? Anyway, I'm not sure how everyone's getting invited to the group chat, but now there's over 100 people in it. I'm pretty sure most of the people that you invited to the wedding are in the group now.
That can't be true! That's pretty much the number of people that I sent an invite to.
The group is getting spammed with screenshots of you messaging each person for an expensive gift. It's been pretty funny watching your messages getting more and more desperate as more people started to say that they won't be attending the wedding anymore.
Well, that can't be helped, can it? I was planning to make up for the cost of the wedding by selling off some of the nice gifts that I received. I was getting worried that I wouldn't get enough gifts because so many people said they wouldn't attend anymore.
Wait, you were planning to sell the gifts?
Of course I was! The wedding is so expensive. How else am I meant to pay for it?
In the end, you got so desperate that you decided to message people that didn't even reply to your invite like me. What's next? Are you going to message the people who RSVP'd no as well?
No, you're just trying to make me look bad. I didn't do anything wrong.
Everyone is getting tired of you and your wedding. I've heard that there is another group consisting of the people Tom invited to the wedding as well.
Seriously?
Yeah, I've actually been talking to my friend that Tom invited. She said that most of them aren't going to be attending either.
What? There is no way that's possible. We've already paid for the wedding.
Well, I hope that you at least enjoy the wedding. Congratulations to you and Tom. Hannah, please. I'm begging you. Could you please come to our wedding? Please stop messaging me. Both of you. Our wedding is today and nobody has turned up for it. We invited over 300 people and it's just me and Mia that are here right now. All of our friends have canceled on us last minute. Well, that must suck that nobody turned up. I guess that means you won't be able to sell all the expensive gifts to help you pay for the wedding. Can you imagine how much this wedding cost? We've paid over $50,000 for this wedding. Yet no one has decided to turn up. I kind of knew that most people wouldn't turn up, but I thought at least our families would probably go. Yeah, even our families canceled on us. Even our parents decided not to come to the wedding. Wait, how come? It was because of the chat groups that you guys are all in. Someone from the group showed both of our parents the messages in them. They got really angry once they realized what had happened. They told us this morning that they weren't going to attend either. Oh, I see. How unfortunate. My parents were already kind of pissed off because I was marrying a girl I cheated on you with. Now they got even more pissed off because we were planning to sell wedding gifts to pay for the wedding. I mean, that seems like a natural reaction. I always thought your parents were pretty decent people. I can't imagine they would be happy with you. My dad in particular is really angry. He told me he is going to cut ties with me because of this wedding. He was meant to pay half the cost of the wedding. Now he doesn't want to attend or pay for anything. I'm even more screwed than I thought. Wow, that's crazy. Anyway, good luck with all that. Please, I'm begging you to come. I think that if you attend, everyone else will attend as well. How do you figure? Well, one of the reasons people aren't attending is because I cheated on you to be with Mia. If you forgive me, and we become friends again, everyone will decide to come. Please, could you send a message in the group saying that you forgive me and that everyone should come to the wedding? Why would I do that? I hope you two enjoy your $50,000 wedding. Hey, Mia. What is this invoice that you sent me all of a sudden?
Oh, did you finally get it? Thank goodness. If you received the invoice, then please hurry up and pay it, would you? Make sure you pay the entire $50,000. It's for all the damage you caused to our wedding.
You can't be serious.
If you attended the wedding, then all of this wouldn't have happened. But you decided not to attend, even though we've been friends for such a long time.
Uh-huh. So what you're saying is that you've completely lost all touch with reality? I didn't even reply to the invite. That meant that I wasn't coming. You only told me to come the day before the wedding. What was I meant to do?
You were meant to come! It's not a difficult thing to do. We are friends, aren't we?
No, we're not friends. I keep trying to tell you this. And what do you mean it's not a difficult thing to do? You wanted everyone to bring expensive gifts if we wanted to attend.
Shut up! Thanks to you, we're in massive debt to pay off the wedding. Can you imagine how I felt when I had to go to ask to borrow some money while I was still wearing my wedding dress?
I really don't care.
It was a really traumatic experience. That's why I'm asking you for some money as compensation.
I don't understand how you've come to this conclusion. All I did was not attend your wedding. You being traumatized and being in debt has nothing to do with me.
Shut up! Just hurry up and pay me the money. I was meant to pay off the wedding by selling the expensive gifts that I received, but that plan is all ruined because of you. It's all your fault. Please take responsibility for all this.
I just reported you to the police.
Wait, what?
I'm tired of dealing with you, so I'm getting some help. Please go ahead and explain your situation to the police.
Wait, hold on. You reported me to the police?
I think that demanding me for money for something I have nothing to do with is a crime. That's why I decided to report you to the police.
Wait, please don't do that. I take it back.
Too late. I guess this invoice you just sent me is some perfect evidence. Thank you for sending me this.
Wait, please don't do this. You're joking, right?
No, I'm not joking.
What? I don't believe you.
I actually posted the invoice you sent me to the group chat as well. One of the people in the group actually is a police officer. She gave me some advice and told me that I should probably report this to the police. I wonder what it would be like getting arrested by your own friends.
No way! I can't believe this.
Then another person told me he is a lawyer and that he would help out if needed. He even offered to help me out for free. Thanks to you inviting so many people, I've made some new friends.
Wait, hold on. That chat group is still active?
Yeah, it's still very active. We decided to merge the group with the people that Tom invited to the wedding as well. We all kind of use it to meet new people now.
That's ridiculous!
Well, I've got to go and discuss with my lawyer now. Oh, and please tell Tom about this conversation too. I guess your honeymoon might be at the police station. My childhood friend Mia and my ex-boyfriend Tom had a visit from the police soon after. They didn't end up getting arrested. However, they did get a very severe warning, which ended with both of them in tears. Both of the companies that they worked for also found out about all of the drama, and they were immediately fired from each company. Furthermore, both of their parents and family decided to cut ties with them, and they lost most of their friends. They decided to start a new life by moving to the East Coast. I heard that they still had a huge debt from the wedding, which they are desperately trying to pay off by working multiple jobs.